I bet you didn't know F1 sports could be this thrilling. With your very own commentating team, Confucius, Griever and Cooper, you know the stream is going to be epic. They commentate every Tuesday night Division 2's F1 2024. The stream starts at 8 p.m, where qualification starts around an 8:10 p.m. and the race to follow. They are the best in giving you information of all the Division 2 drivers. The camaraderie between these commentators has been going on since F1 2020 and are the best commentating team for the Fusion Racing League Division 2. With our virtual crowd roaring in the live stream and in the chat, they will give you all the technical aspect of the F1 2024 game. With Confucius' knowledge of the history of F1, he can give you background on the past drivers like Michael Schumacher, Anton Senna and Alan Prost. And the list goes on. He can entertain you for days with his knowledge. With Griever and Cooper, with their knowledge of the game, they can give you the viewer's technical insight of the game. Griever and Cooper also compete in the Division 1 race that is held on Wednesday nights by their co-commentators Clinton Cole and Doctor Who. With their combined knowledge of F1 2024 game, they will get you on the edge of your seat. So come join us for your F1 adrenaline rush, and we hope to chat to you in the race. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our stream with us. These are the moments that make F1 Fusion Racing League Division 2 a roller coaster of adrenaline and skill. Who will win in the end, only time will tell. So smash that like button if you enjoyed the ride and subscribe for more epic Fusion Racing League action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Division 2. It's a Tuesday. It is almost 8:10 South Africa time, and we're getting ready for a Division 2 on the America track called Cota. With me is my co-commentator Confucius. Griever is just in the other lobby quickly prepping the guys on what to do, and we will get back to you in a few minutes. Con, you have the floor.
Hey everybody, welcome to this evening. It's going to be an interesting track. So, Cooper, downforce, not so downforce, this track?
It's a medium-ish downforce, depending on your drive style. Some of the guys run...
That's a good balanced one.
If I remember correctly, the guys run about 33-inch wings, 32 there, somewhere there. It's the front and rear wings that they put on. Especially for that S turns, the fast S turns there in sector 1. So you need the downforce for that, and at the back straight you need almost no wings for that back straight there. You're doing about 300 and plus Ks just on that back street and or the back road there, and with that is the DRS zone as well. So your ERS and your DRS, if you have, is going to work together to help you overtake the cars in the back straight. The same as with pits as well, or the finish straight or start straight. I don't think there is a DRS zone there. I think there is one, if I'm not mistaken. There's plenty of overtake opportunities on Cota.
Tire degradation?
Tire degradation on this track is equal, basically. It means the test I've done, basically my left front is the only one that stayed cold. Not cold, percentage wise it was about 17-ish, while my front right, my rear right and my left right was about 23-24% at lap 15-ish, somewhere there. But yeah, basically your right hand side takes most of the grunt on this track.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, Griever. Welcome.
Thank you. If I do bomb out, it's the PC. It's still not stopping.
That sounds like a you problem, not a we problem.
That's going to be a you problem when it switches off.
Con, tell me quickly, did they send you invites or something?
Not yet. I'm waiting.
Let me just go ask again. I'll be.
Okay. Because it shows stream is paused on my side.
Yep, just minimized, waiting for that invite.
All right, super. Because the people on the stream is looking at a stream paused version of at the moment.
Kazi is sending you an invite now, Con.
Well,
Okay, so what we decided, so Kazi just streamed to me exactly what happens with a full tank of fuel.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna stay with a full tank of fuel. That car drives like a tank.
Is it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so tier 1 drivers on a full tank of fuel, not doing anything to set up so yet.
Okay.
But I did ask for park firmware to just be switched off.
Park firmware. Okay.
Yeah, so they can just edit that fast. So
Alright.
all tier 1 drivers will stay true to the rule.
Griever, if I might ask you, please explain to our viewers what the settings are for tonight for the drivers for Division 1 joining the Division 2 guys.
So, ladies and gentlemen, since we've got a couple of aliens from Division 1 joining in on the Div 2 races, all of us know why, we've decided to give them a bit of a handicap just to make them, well,
Give the
make-
two guys a chance.
yeah, to give the guys a chance and perhaps limit them by about 2 seconds a lap.
Yeah.
We have asked all the Division 1 drivers to fill up their fuel tanks completely as if it's a 100% race. So the car is going to be carrying double the amount of fuel that it is supposed to double. To
It's
carry.
just it's going to be a very heavy car. Of course, it'll hold them back on the pullaways and the corners. Will have a bit of a problem because the car would want to slide out.
Yes, because of the overfuel and the max not downforce. Griever, help me quickly here.
No, you lost me there for a second.
Yeah, I lost myself for a second there.
So with a heavy car, they're going to have massive understeer.
Oversteer.
Well, no, it's oversteer. It's sharper cornering. It's understeer.
Correct, yeah.
So they're going to have massive understeer on the car, so they'll have to go into the corners much slower. Of course, exit it a lot slower as well due to the, well,
Heavy car.
yeah, the amount of weight on the car shouldn't, they shouldn't spin as easily, but when they do, it'll be, well, I would say dramatic, but yes.
Mm. Well, it's not like we don't want to the tier 2 drivers. We're not saying they're bad drivers.
No.
It's just a lot of them are up and coming drivers. They're still learning. They're getting the hang of it. So we're just getting those guys a chance to learn from the bigger guys and enjoy their racing.
That's correct. Quickly want to pop down to the YouTube stream here, guys. We have Jenny, we've got Brian, Yaku. Oh crap!
I've got Brian's live location.
Yeah,
And there's
I'm pretty
He's
sure
weird
it's
evil.
moving.
Wynand and Indrina for you.
that's me. That's me. I've
Good.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, we've got Brian's live location. That live location is currently moving. So, Mr. Brian, are you texting and driving, or watching and driving?
Watching and driving. He's watching and driving. At least he's not drinking and driving. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Why is Brian here and Brian Babes aren't here? They should be watching with him. He's got a whole cheerleading squad.
I think the cheerleading squad is waiting for tomorrow night.
No, last week they joined.
Did they join?
Yeah, Amy joined last week with Jenny, and they
That's
had a
that's
nice
great.
big chat.
Yes. Sorry for that. They did.
There you go, Brian. Call the babes. All of them.
Quickly shoot off the YouTube channel and quickly phone them first.
Okay, so the guys are slowly loading in. Cota, Griever,
Yes,
medium hard, medium soft.
My personal preference on this, if I can have my choice, it'll be a 2-stop, medium, soft.
Okay.
But if you're going for the, I would say, for me, it's not a safer option, but 1-stop purposes, hard to medium.
Okay. How bad is tire dig on, difference from side to side?
No, it's quite intense. So right-hand side taking the most punishment on this track. Specifically,
Of course, because all the sharp corners to the left.
yeah, specifically to sector 1, as that is an extreme. It's an extreme speed that you go through most of the corners. I mean, the Obviously, turn 1, not as fast. Turn 2, flat out. 3, flat out. 4, flat out. 5, flat out.
The aces,
6,
the ace turns.
the S turns, yeah. 6 on turn 6, you slightly get off the accelerator, 1 gear down. Next, the turn is flat out, sharp left. Then you've got a right hand, which you gear down about twice. So most of sector 1, you're traveling at about helping you between 250 and 300 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, about 250-ish. I won't say 300. Well, depends on the driver himself.
Yeah, so when you enter the S bend, you're gonna be close to about, I'd say, about 270. Then you got to carry that speed through.
Yeah. Well, depends if it's me or you.
Yes.
Sorry,
that's right.
I had to throw that in.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
And then, of course, it looks like that nice straight between turn 11 and 12. That could be a nightmare for the keyboard warriors.
The back straight. We're talking about the back straight.
Yep. That nice slow bend straight.
That along DRS and ERS combined, flat out, yeah, you'll reach your 345.
Yeah, but it'll be a bit of a nightmare for the keyboard guys because they'll need to just slightly correct the whole time.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it's a downhill brake as well, especially for the guys with the full tanks at this stage. They'll need to brake.
Yeah, those
They-
hard brakes.
They basically need to brake at the start of their run, just to make it in time there.
Okay, you two need invites.
No, I'm fine looking at your stream, Con.
Yeah, no, Con. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go in. Otherwise, I won't have a screen left. Oh, well, the screen to look at. It'll be black.
Okay, so we've got at this stage driving tonight is Rearmost Beef, Cota. Jakes is here as well. Welcome, Jakes. Piston Key, Doctor Who, Joshua, Vicious Leader, Kazi Boss. Those are some of the tier 1 drivers that also came in helping out for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, just another thing quickly. If you are interested in driving for the Division 2 guys, you're more than welcome. Just pop into the Discord, and from there, Joshua Knott, he will help you. He will help you carry on from there. So the Discord link is in the bottom of the description. You can just click there, and it will take you directly to the Discord channels.
Yep. Everybody, it's Division 2 is an open. We'll have a little interview day. We check out the racing because, of course, we go all about respect, etc. here. We'll have a little bit interview races and so on, and interview Division 2 to get you ready for Division 1.
That's correct. Also, please hit the bell icon, the like, and subscribe to our channel. It will help the rhythm gods, if I can say it like that. That will help us tremendously, please.
Of course, we have got his wonderful sponsors helping us out. Cooper, you know all of them.
Yes, we have CMH Group. That group is Mitsubishi, Suzuki. Then we've got Auto Covers, Minuteman Press, and SPCP Radio. I actually, while we're talking about the radio station, I was in yesterday. It looks like we're going in now. Listen to Joshua speaking on the radio. He mentioned everybody from Division 1 to Division 2, the Fusion Racing League, as well as the this other league we also participated in.
Oh yeah, the Sisters League that just joined. Yeah.
The Phantom Racing League.
Right.
Yeah, he talked about them, and it was quite interesting the way he talked. Oh, sorry guys, I need to switch back to that one. Otherwise, everybody's gonna.
I'll be back now.
There we go. Yes, okay, sorry, like I said, it was quite interesting listening to Josh as he's spoken about all the races. Of course, he also did mention the F1 race, the crash between Sainz and Perez, that's correct.
Yeah.
There's actually a video out about that. A guy from the official Formula One that set out a video claiming or saying it was a 50-50 thing. Apparently the Ferrari was in a straight line, but drifting to the left because he was chasing his Leclerc Ferrari partner for his not streamline,
Racing line.
no, not the racing line, for to stay at the back of him for the wind.
Oh,
Ah, man. How can I forget that word? Slipstream. There we go. Thank you, my beautiful wife.
Oh. Just thought I'd make you suffer a bit. That's awesome.
Yeah. He was chasing his slipstream, and so did Perez as well. And due to that fact, they were both chasing Leclerc's slipstream. Sainz drift over into Perez, and Perez didn't. Perez actually have plenty of space on the left-hand side to move over, but Perez also wanted the slipstream, so they deemed it a 50-50. But the official FIA statement is not out yet. So if it is, I don't know.
I see there's possibility of Perez getting a disqualification as well.
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't read the full. I just saw a little ad.
Interesting.
One of these little news facts. So I don't know, but that could be one team's point of view.
I saw an article. I saw an article earlier today about that. So this was posted by, I think, Racing News. So FIA went into the investigation. They heard from both drivers, looked at both of the drivers' dash cams or cockpit cams, and no excessive steering was done, anything like that. So it was a 50-50 choice, a 50-50 split down the line. How they actually called it was, it's still a 50-50 split, but Perez was more at fault as he had a better view of the car in front of him, and he had ample space on the left-hand side to
move over to the left.
So, still, at the end of the day, ended up as a racing incident, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so they deemed it a racing incident.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So
Okay, so from our list, we've got 9 drivers. Who of those are official Division 2 drivers?
You have Cota, Vicious Leader, Doctor Who, Piston Kid, Ramos Beef, Joshua Not.
Okay.
So
cool.
that leaves us with Jakes, Kazi, Boss Ultra. Those are Division 1 drivers. So we've got 6 in the lobby.
Nice. No times yet.
yeah, I see we have a Kick Sauber that's first out on the track there. Con, if it's possible, you can go to that Kick Sauber for us, please.
Okay, kicks over that one.
Oh no, that he's going on. I do apologize.
It's- Let's see, Kazi on his first lap. You have Cota starting it out with 135. What's a good time on this track? I don't mean a crazy time.
Division
Good time.
2 will probably look at 133, 134 ish.
Okay.
In Division 1, we'll probably look at a 132, 133, maybe touch and go on a 131.
Okay.
Yeah, for the aliens, 130.
So this is not bad laps to start with. 135, 136.
No,
not bad.
that's actually right in the middle there.
Is Beef bringing up 134?
It's not a bad time for qualification. So you're going to be about, I would say, approximately 1 second slower on average compared to a time trial.
Yeah.
It will be interesting to see what the Division 1 drivers do with their full tanks of car.
Mm.
So they probably will do a 135, 136 somewhere there.
Oh, there's Kazi. He's both Kazi and Boss both put up 136s. Let's open more. You can see them going around those corners very carefully. There's tanks they're driving at the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you'll see, there is a yellow caution out. That only means some of the drivers are just getting out of the way for a guy that's on his hot lap. So they don't impede the hot lap driver.
But yeah, it's not about, of course, qualifying for those that know. It's just about time. It's nothing to do with where you're placed. So you can go sit, have coffee the whole time, Do one run and that'll be your time.
There we go. Piston Kid with a 1:33.6.
Not bad. I think because they're running very wide with that heavy car.
And 42.
Only one vicious leader still needs to put the time on. Who's the one to watch at the moment?
Well, I wonder. Mauri. No, Mauri's not driving tonight.
Yeah.
And he's
Nope.
currently the leader of the championship.
Okay. And of course, one of the drivers from last week moved up to tier 1 for tomorrow, which is Shane.
Shane, that's correct.
Yep.
Con, can I ask you to go to vicious leader for us? Number 9.
Yep.
'Cause he's up busy, start his outlap
He's on
now.
his outlap, so yeah.
Let's follow
Hard
him.
braking there. Yo. Those tires aren't going to last long with all that hard braking.
If I'm not mistaken, he is a Division 2 driver. But he invalidated these outlaps, so he'll probably set up now
Yeah.
for his quick lap now.
Top 4 already back in the pits. What is the average pit time?
On,
Start to finish.
if I remember, you look at 22 to 23 seconds.
Correct.
Okay.
Maybe 24-ish. Depending if you are quick on your pit button,
Mm.
then you'll probably do a 22, 23 second. 24 if you're a bit slower on your pit button. There we go. Purple sector 1 for vicious leader.
Very smooth driving around the corners.
You start with a downhill on the back straight here, going up. Basically, a little roller coaster, up and down, breaking down towards the sharp hip pin. Brake too early, you'll lose some time. Brake too late, you'll start sliding forward, out turning.
Yep.
Oh, invalidates that lap.
Ran a bit wide off
Yeah.
track. See, very hard braking.
Especially that sector where he is now.
Yeah. You can see those tires smoking
Yeah.
in most corners.
Those of you on the stream, let us know, is the audio quality okay? Is Con's vocals alright? Is mine okay? And Griever, that's lately quiet, I don't know. Probably,
Yeah.
he probably ran to the loo or something.
His wife probably hit him with a baseball bat and now he's drilling next to the computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just tell us all the audio is okay for us, please. Okay, so who's currently busy with the outlap? Rearmost is out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if Vicious Leader is actually going to have a validated lap. Is he going to invalidate all of it and start at the back of the grid?
See now.
Oh, hard braking. Hard braking.
Braking. Correct.
His tires aren't going to last.
Purple sector 2. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Let's see if he will do a purple sector 3. Take first pole position away from Piston Kid. And he takes third place with a 134.5. Con.
Not bad. Yeah. Vicious leader.
Vicious leader.
134.642. Just
134.6.
behind rearmost, it's gone 134.628.
There we go.
And Piston about a second faster than number 2 on a 133.652.
Where's the dock? Let's have a look at the dock as well. If you don't mind. Let's see, he's busy with his hot lap now.
Yeah, but everybody needs to remember, it's not always the guy that puts on the fastest lap that wins. You need to be able to do that time consistently and do it within 2 to 3 hundredths of a second every single time.
Yes, otherwise, especially when
We've seen it more than once. Like, remember, it was last week, one of the other drivers, he was like 8th on the grid, but he had the fastest lap. But he couldn't do it consistently. I can't remember who it was. It was in Division 1. And he couldn't do it consistently. That means he got 8th place.
Wasn't penalties involved?
No, he was stuck he was 8th place. Can't remember what it was. I'll go check the videos. And then but because, one fast lap does not make the race.
That's
you
correct.
Need to do that time consistently.
Consistent. And especially with the tire dig as well. If you,
Yep.
if these tires start to fall off,
Yep.
you need to be consistent with.
And strategy. You can't, for instance, go in for new tires in the last 5 laps. Doesn't give you enough time to catch up. All little things.
Small details.
Let's see. Doc's driving very smooth. And not a bad time. 134.620.
Other thing about.
I see Cota has put up a 133.
There you go.
Just under 134.
As far as I know, and if I remember correctly, Doc is driving. His driving view is in the cockpit. He has no assist, so it's only him and the car, just the car. There's no assist, no ABS, no EBS, nothing.
And he's the
No
oldest
traction
driver.
control. Sorry?
He's like, he's the oldest driver. I think he's 68.
Yeah, 60, 68, 67, close to somewhere there.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Very well done. Smooth driving.
Could I ask you just to remove that spectator menu first, please? Thank you.
Oh crap, I was muted. Go on, tell him no.
Yeah, we've been talking about your wife beating you up again and all that,
No, it's okay. Might be true, might be
Beating you
not.
with a baseball bat and you're drooling next to the computer and all
No, that was yesterday.
that. Oh, but it's like half an hour past the bedtime anyway.
Key Cracker joined.
school tomorrow.
Welcome, Key Cracker. Not
That's
on the
my favorite.
YouTube channel, but on the driving.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
popped in as number 10 there.
Nice.
Um,
He knows the rules.
yes. Can you go to Yafkata first, please, sir? So he invalidated, so he's going to start his hot lap. He's probably going to try and take away P1 from Piston Kid.
Almost there. 0.35. Exactly. Nice smooth driving around that zigzag.
The Easterns. Purple Sector
Yeah,
1.
but it's like zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. It's not just the normal east turn.
Yeah, you need to take 7th gear with that and play with your throttle. Otherwise, gonna have a spinneroonie there. Just like you've cut it in.
Oh! But I don't know if it's just the view. Look at Yavkata's car. It's very high off the ground.
Yeah,
Look at this, for instance, the Petronas piston kit. How low those sides are to the road.
depend on his setup.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of
So
the
that's
guys,
one instance.
some of the guys puts the car a little bit higher for the apexes to cut more of the apex.
Mm.
The guys with the lower ground clearance haven't got that clearance, so they need to take a bit of wider turn around the apexes.
Yeah, of course, because you have your floor of your car also can't be damaged, and you've got that skid plate thing that's only allowed
Correct.
to be scraped a certain percentage.
Yeah, in real life, but I don't think it affects us on the.
Or is it not in the game?
It's not in the game now.
Ah,
I don't
I
know.
think it's only going to be there if you go to simulations.
Yeah, that's. I
okay.
think it's more to that. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's also where we pick up floor damage when we go over the curbs
But-
when your car's not high enough.
Yeah, but scraping the bottom of your car is still going to damage it.
Yes, yeah, that's where we pick up curb damage.
Yeah. Okay, so who else is going out? That's Piston Key trying to better his time. Good, Cota. Vicious Leader seems to be picking up a 134.6.
Geekracker on an outlap of medium tires.
Yep.
Medium tires, full tank of fuel.
Oh, Vicious Leader's pulling out. Joshua in. Jakes from Division 1.
33 seconds. So the guys are going to push it now.
Yep. Driving that tank. He's very careful around the corners. The Vicious Leader making space.
Question is, has Vicious enough time to do another lap?
Yep. That's the other one. But he's
Yes, yeah.
fifth on the grid.
So he has one more chance to
Yeah.
push for that hot lap.
Yeah, of course, the time remaining there at the top you can see, even though it's 0-0, time remaining still counts. It's
Correct.
just they had to be over the starting line before time was up, and then they still have that time to finish that one lap.
And Jake's invalidated his lap. Pulls out the way for Vicious Leader. What?
That's yeah.
Can you go to Vicious Leader fast, please, sir? Let's see if he can better his time. But he invalidated as well.
Yeah, spin. Spin out.
Correct.
So who's left? We've got
Piston Kid still out, Leader's out, and Jax.
Let's go to Piston Kid and see if he invalidated his lap. He's also invalidated.
Yep.
Who's next? Vicious Leader's
Yep.
invalidated. And Jake's?
Jax invalidated. So, they
So,
just finished
ladies
the
and
lap.
gentlemen, that's our grid for tonight.
Yep.
Piston in first place, Yavkata in second, and rearmost Beef in third.
Doctor Who is sitting all the way in fourth place.
Fourth place.
The elder of the race. And how long do they have a gap before the race?
They've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
I'm going to run a few ads for us. Currently, ladies and gentlemen, there's a new ad out for the Suzuki Swift. That Suzuki Swift is launching in October.
Okay.
So we are the first guys in the whole country of South Africa to do this advert for the CMH group, also for Suzuki.
Nice.
So there we go. Let's run it for them.
happening? How you keeping? My name's Santo. I'm from Suzuki Belito. CMH, the way of the samurai. I also run the Belito Jimny Club. If you've got one of these bad boys and you're not in the club, best you hook us up, give us a call. Get in on the action, come and live life. Do not forget, when you buy a Jimny, you're not being like everybody else and just buying a car. You're buying a lifestyle. We're always looking for another adventure. We can't find the road, we'll make the road. What's up, Belito? Welcome to CMH Suzuki Belito. I'm the Jimny guy. Look around.
Hi Belito, my name is Nati, a dealer principal for CMB Suzuki and Mitsubishi in Belito. Come and see us, we've got some good special. I'll introduce you to my team just now.
Hi Belito, I'm Bosi and I'm the sporty guy.
Hi Belito, I'm Evelyn. This is the Grand Vitara. Come and see me if you want to love the Grand Vitara.
Hi Belito, my name is Elias. Believe it or not, we actually do have a Mitsubishi dealership in Belito. Come and see me.
Hey, my name is Timbira. Welcome to CMH Suzuki Belito. It doesn't matter what it's black and white or put some color in your life, I'm still your girl.
Hi, I'm Luke. Welcome to CMH Suzuki and Mitsubishi. I don't spend my whole day at Capiluso. This is where we just close deals. This is our floor, and I manage this bunch of delinquents.
Yeah, finance. Me too.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, your finance and insurance manager. Come and see me to get the right installment to put your pocket.
Thanks, Sharon. Let me know when I can get my haircut.
Hi, my name is Sharon and this is my hair studio.
Hi, I'm Yoshi. I do all the invoicing and the accounts.
Guys, we also do services here.
My name is Dale. I'm the Mitsubishi warranty claim in Palito. Hi, my name is Suek and I am the Suzuki sales advisor.
I am your service manager. It's my name Dawood and I'm here to service all of your needs.
Welcome to the new age Suzuki Belito. On the top floor, we're not salt, we're not pepper, we all think sweet and nice. We are Suzuki Belito. Come see us.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Currently, we're looking at the standings quickly. Mauri, all black, he's currently in first position with Jarvis in second. Shane, that's been promoted to third, to Division 1. He's currently in third, but that position will start going out as the next few races comes in. So, in fourth place currently, we've got Rearmost. Fifth is Vicious Leader. We've got Doc in sixth place. Joshua Knott in 7. Ollie Jelly in 8. Anti-Seed in 9. Prana is in 10th place. Loaded Petrol in 11. DVD in 12. Yavin 13 and Piston Kit in 14th place. That is our current standings for the Division 2 drivers.
Piston Kid, but Piston Kid did now in qualifying did very well.
Correct, yes, I think he's got a first position.
First position.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We've got our surprise for you. If you can, look at the track. You will see we've got a wet race. That was a surprise that Griever said there in the chat.
Everybody on the blue tires.
Yeah, which
full wets, the off-roaders.
Yeah, the tires that the FIA, which the FIA don't approve or like any.
As you can see, even in the formation lap, there's a few of the guys that went off track. I assume that's the guys that have full tanks of petrol there.
So one thing yet at Fusion Racing, ladies and gentlemen, unlike the FIA, we aren't scared of full wets.
No, we're not.
The full off-road tires.
And now the guys can't even push to warm up the tires in the formation laps.
Some drifting going on. Of course, that's a very nice upgrade from 2021 and 2022. You can now drift the car.
And still save it.
Yeah, the previous ones, If you slipped, you slipped. That's it. You're out.
I remember.
This one is incorrect.
I remember 2022. That's the one that had that issue.
Oh, 2022 was a nightmare. It was full of
Yes.
errors.
I think I still have only like 10 hours worth of game time on 2022. I'm not playing
Everybody
it all.
hated that version.
So when
I don't
Lot
even
of
want
lads
to
went
check.
back to 21.
Yeah, when we ran it back in the days, 2021 came out like, no, this is not doing it for us. Let's go back to 2020. Then 2022 came out, it's like, no, this is also not working for us. Let's move back to 2020.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when Cody's. They did the thing right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a lot of drifting going on with these cars.
Specifically, Doctor Who, it seems like he wants to warm up the rear tires, which
Yeah.
is a no on the wets, of course.
Piston kids sliding all over the place.
With
See all those cars as they come around the corners drifting.
Yeah, the thing is with the wet tires, you need to keep them cold.
Yep.
Yeah, overheating wet tires. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're not racing slicks. They have. You can see there as the cars stop, they have like normal tires.
Asymmetrical tread wear.
Here we go. Griever, you have the countdown for us here in the pull away.
Oh, you have to put me on the spot, do you?
I need
Where's the red
to. I need to.
Can't see the red lights, Cooper. Can't do this properly.
Well, when they pull away, you just say go, 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 go.
Everybody off, starting with the USA Grand Prix, Division 2 starting away, getting off the grid now, heading into turn 1 on a full wet track. So let's have a look into quarter 1, which and there's one that already slides almost off the track. Guys, handling it actually quite perfectly. No slides, no cars off track, no wings have been lost so far we can see. Carry it on from there onto sector 1 into the S-bends. One of them heading off track completely, cutting the corners way than any of us do that.
A lot of drifting.
Therefore,
But how's because these have tread, is there any vibration in the car?
You do get a bit of vibration off it, yes. So specifically with force feedback that I felt on the G29 steering wheel specifically that I've got, if you put the force feedback onto the highest setting, of course, that's where I normally just drive it. Hitting a puddle specifically. It's a the old PlayStation controls, the vibration you get from that, they're the same.
Okay, but in real life, how bad is the vibration in these cars?
Well, it's difficult to say with full wets not having been tested in for years. I won't be able to accurately answer that. I know
Usually have the intermediates, yes.
Yeah, normally just the intermediates, and the intermediates there is a bit of a vibration, not as intense actually as with your slicks.
Okay. Have to get you on your toes, you know.
Yeah, no, you had me out of breath and had me working. All in 1 minute.
Sounds like his wife. But no, we can see that from the position changes, Bossotter went up 4, Cracker up 4, but the big drops in the back. Leader down 3, Doctor Who down 5, Joshua down 4.
Yeah, two of the Division 1 drivers with the biggest gains on 4 positions. Boss and Key Cracker. And you can have a look at just that lap time. The last I saw, there was about a 155. With this race on a start of a lap, you'll look at about a lap of about 139 roughly. So this went up to a 155 roughly. So let's have a look there while you're looking at that times. But that's just to give you an idea how slow this track really gets, or any of the tracks actually get when you go to a full red race. You can automatically plus about anything between 15 to 20 seconds on top of that.
That's how the penalty starts. Piston kit with a 3-second penalty.
Piston kit don't like the corners.
But you can see everybody understeering, drifting. It's nice aquaplaning going on. Because that's raining.
But let's hope
that drive line isn't even drying out.
But let's hope for the Division 1 race it doesn't rain tomorrow.
But it'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
I would like it if it rains a bit. I want to see if you guys can actually drive in the wet.
It's not fun for you guys, but for us watching, it's fun.
Yeah, for me, it's amazing. Especially the last wet race that I did. Did I notice like half of Div 1 can't drive in the wet?
Of course, sounds like people live in Gauteng.
Yes. Now we're going to get hated for that one.
Luckily, I'm far away from Gauteng, so it's your problem.
And And it's the one guy that lives in Gauteng that said that, right?
Yeah,
of course.
actually, yeah.
But yeah, don't try Witbank. They're way worse than Gauteng. There's two things. If these two things happen, well, there's two things that can happen in Witbank when it comes to traffic, all right? So one is wet conditions. When it rains, stay off the road. Then you get the second one. Power cuts. Robots off. Stay off the road. Now, you're going to know we're going into the rainy season. So the moment you hear a thunderstorm 20 kilometers away here by Ooghies, the power here already gets scared and goes away. So now I can imagine 20 minutes later when that proper storm hits Witbank, the robots are off, the roads are wet. You don't stay in the home. You dig for a bunker. It's safer down there.
He's drifting over Yavgata. Very well done.
Handling it quite well.
154.5. Also, the closest at 155.
Con, can I ask
Oh,
you to?
no. Vicious leader, 155.5. So second fastest. Yes.
Can I
What do you
ask
wanna view?
you? No, not to view, just to put the gap times on for us, please.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so the closest battle is between Piston Kid and Jakes.
And Rasta. Yep. There, Jakes takes him. That was that long DRS back straight. Ooh.
Not having access to any DRS, only
Vicious leader just can't get grip on those tires. Preston gets staying right behind Jakes.
Now, where Piston Kid has the advantage
Mm-hmm.
is that Jake's got a heavier car than him.
Yep. You can see there Jakes chasing rearmost.
Vicious leader.
Yep.
That one. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Vicious leader chasing rearmost. New fastest time 154.
Yavkata made a nice gap between him
Oh,
and
yeah,
Boss Otto.
yeah.
And he gets a penalty.
In conditions like this, full weight tires, how long do they last?
it depends if the guys have traction or non-traction. So with me, for instance, if I drive without traction on this, I'll get about 8% wear on the front tires and end up to about 50 to 60% on the rear tires. That'll happen within 10 to 12 laps.
Okay.
If you guys have got traction, which don't spin the rear wheels, they will be. So without traction, you'll most probably go to a two-star. If you don't watch out for the tires at the back. If you do use full traction, you can do a one-stop on this.
Easy.
But lap about 15,
Sure.
16 laps.
We ran so wide there.
goes. Very wide on Aston's Key Cracker, one of the heavy cars. So of course, I know we discussed this last time. What are the rules on these tires?
You can
Do
drive
they-
on grass with them.
Most of these guys do. But what's the compound rules?
The same as normal slick tires. You need to change at least one compound. So you need to use two wet tires basically. You can't drive the full race on one set of tires.
One set.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can stay on one compound. You just need to have two sets.
Correct. Basically, yeah. Sorry, I just explained that.
Okay, and there we go. You have Cota. Ooh, Bosot at a 153.1.
And
Jake's a 153.1. So up on board. Let's see. Where's the fight going on?
This
Just
is-
this is the biggest one. Oh, Key Cracker in the back, catching up to Kazi. Two of the Division 1 drivers chasing each other. Key Cracker taking
Oh, he
it.
make the corner.
Oh,
no, he
no.
does not.
A 10-second penalty.
No.
Ouch for corner cutting. That was a huge cut. He needs to turn around, put back that corner.
Hey, Van der Merwe. Where's our famous Van der Merwe now?
Oh, and they lose
Right
it.
there from Key Cracker. I wonder if we did them wrong by filling up the tanks.
No.
Agree.
Oh, I just feel bad about it.
Agree.
No.
You know how much faster they're going to be tomorrow?
Yep, exactly.
That's not a good thing. Well, not for me.
Well, Kazi, if you listen, just put it on clear, please, for us tomorrow. Please.
I wonder.
No,
I wonder,
no random.
I wonder, being the normal stirrer that I am,
Normal.
No.
should I
Normal.
drop in by the drivers and see what they're saying in the tier 1 class?
Depends if they've got access to our.
No, I'm going to drop in by them. I will never put them in here. You guys want some feedback?
Yeah, sure.
Everybody,
Yes,
everybody
we do.
else wants some
Yeah,
feedback?
go for it. Get some
Okay, cool. I'll
feedback.
do that now.
Go for it.
Okay, so the fight seems to be going on between Piston, Beef, and Leader at the moment.
Currently,
Beef
we're,
catching up to Piston.
and Piston has a 3-second.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I've got to put a 152. The driving line
Starting to
drying
appear.
out a little bit. He grabbed a 152.
I would say about lap 15, 10 to 15. They will probably start looking at intermediate tires now, or then,
Okay. Yeah,
depending
you can see
how
the drive
dry,
line there.
depending how dry they get the track now.
So, yeah, you can see as they come around.
Little
Driving
bit.
line is just drying out a little bit. No puddles to be seen, so you might soon start switching to those intermediates. Vicious and
And
Piston.
as we speak, as we say it, Key Cracker went out and put on some intermediate tires.
Yep, he's testing it.
He's gonna see what those intermediates can do.
Okay, on this track, intermediates, how many laps?
You can do about 20, 25 laps with the intermediates.
Okay. You can see, of course, the respect. Key Cracker, as he came out of the pit, slowed down because one of the Division 2 drivers came up.
Who was
And he
it?
didn't want to impede his racing.
Probably
It was Joshua.
Joshua. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other Ferrari. Even though he took him again, not long after, he still let him pass because it's the Division 2 race, not the race for Division 1 drivers.
You will see with Key Cracker with his time now, he's gonna either perform much better, or he's gonna start sliding as we speak.
Yep, he was drifting around that corner.
We just need to keep our eye on his times.
Okay, and seeing that the wets don't need to warm up, intermediates.
Same, you don't have to warm up.
Okay.
A little bit of warm up maybe, but also you need to keep them cool.
Okay. So it's a very soft compound tire.
Basically, yes.
Of course, for better grip.
Yep. And not as much thread as the wets have. But I just need a minute. I'll be back in 1 minute now.
Well, no problem. Okay. You can see, first one to take a chance and go to the intermediate tires, closer to your soft tires. Key Cracker, not doing too badly. Going around, and we've got Griever back.
Yeah, I didn't get the response I wanted.
It's a response.
The response that I got, no, it's something else. I'm really enjoying it. It's like, okay, that's it. So I think what we should do next week is, turn the car setup around for them completely. That's one thing. Or we can let them underfuel the car by about 5 laps. Then they really have to lift and coast.
Key Cracker's the first one. He swapped to the intermediate tires.
I did get one response that I kind of liked. Next time I get an idea like this, I was just rather not say anything. So that was halfway there, but then immediately I was like, no, he's enjoying it. Oh.
So see, all that sounds like Griever's wife. She says the same to him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm back as well.
So the fastest lap at the moment, Jake's with a 152.0.
That with almost full tank.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's not working for us, Cooper. I told them now we're going to increase a bit on the next round.
Yeah.
If it's a downforce track, we give them full speed full speed settings. If it's a full speed track, we give them full downforce settings, stuff like that.
Okay, but
Oh no, we'll mess with it completely.
all right, Griever, I think you must go in and tell them, listen, last 5 laps, all the Division 1 guys need to DQ.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'll have a chat with them now. They did mention
Yeah.
earlier.
We'll do that.
You can actually
Last
see
week
the
they did
lines
it on their
drying
own.
up more now than
Mm.
a lap or two ago.
Yep. Peak
So-
record not doing too badly on those intermediates.
I would say about 2 or 3 laps more, maybe 5. Then
Why?
I will go to intermediate tires.
Yeah.
Now,
Because the
what-
driving line is dried out quite a wide spot.
Now, for some reason, I can't remember the name. Autodromo, isn't that Brazil? No.
Autodrome.
Yeah.
No, I think it's somewhere in Italy.
You know, the or Spain.
I think Autodrome is in part of the European countries.
Yeah.
Let's put it out to the people on YouTube. Guys, Autodrome, where is it?
I'm like the weakest F1 driver at this point.
Yeah.
That makes 2 of us.
Okay, got the answer. Let's see what we get from the viewers though. And Coop, you were way wrong.
Was I wrong?
Yeah, you were way wrong.
So you were right.
No, I wasn't right at all. I was close.
We're
but I wasn't
close.
right. I'm much
Jake's,
closer than you were.
okay. Jake's with the 151.9?
151.6.
151.6. All right.
Yeah,
Alright.
fastest time.
I'm only going to mention the first because the second is going to give it away.
And
Autodromo.
it says Mexico.
Mexico. Oh no, Mexico.
Who called
Says
that?
Frana.
Rana.
Frana. You had to go spoil it, you F1 driver. We left it to the rest.
He I know what he did. He Googled it.
Yeah.
Dr. Google. You spoil
Damn
sport.
it. Damn it, Frana.
Okay, so it's still raining, but not as hard as it was. And you can see that drive line is getting there. So we should soon start seeing the guys getting on the intermediates.
Intermediates.
Ooh, Geekracker 150.8.
You see that that track is starting to dry up now.
Yeah, and he's running on the intermediates.
That's it.
We might even get guys that jumps the intermediates straight into the softs.
Ja, you see, Frana, Tannie Google het gehelp. Hallo Vlees. Welkom Vlees. One of our Rocket League players.
We're sitting on lap 9 of 28.
Speaking of Rocket League, I got some feedback today at work.
Yes.
So, Mr. Charles Diner informed me that, listen, I finally subscribed to Fusion Racing League, to which I almost beat him with a brick because he's been watching that for 2+ months.
And he hasn't subscribed. Cease.
No, he did it yesterday.
Cease.
No, he's not on the stream. I'll give it to him tomorrow, though.
Well, he can listen to the stream. We'll get it tomorrow there as well.
Yeah. So he told me, no, he saw Rocket League last night. What an interesting game. Like, he couldn't stop laughing. Okay. We'll give him a proper stream at some point.
Yep.
The Griever,
Yes, sir.
in the next few laps, on lap what would you say will be a perfect time to go on intermediates?
Oh, there goes the second one. Jake's putting on the intermediates.
I should have already, if I look at the lap times here, Coop, they should have already gone in as the fastest laps already at 150. So they are wasting the wets at this point.
You can see very little backwash behind the cars now, so they can switch.
No, for me,
That's why I say, don't you think there's going to be guys that's going to skip the intermediates and go straight to the softs?
There is a possibility. The problem is that we've got with it though is the wets will overheat extremely quickly compared to the intermediate tires, which means you will have little to absolutely little doesn't even explain it. You're going to have no grip to absolutely no grip. So you're going to lose an extra 3-4 seconds per lap. When the track does go to dry from intermediates to dry, that can take you another 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 laps even. all depending on the setting and how it actually comes in with the weather settings on the game. So, no, to be very honest, I wouldn't push for going from wets to softs at all. The best is swap to intermediate, so you're quick enough on track, and when the time is right, when DRS is activated, just box for softs.
Okay.
Because the guys will lose they will lose an immense amount of time, and the only way you can keep the tires calm is by driving on the wet portion of the track to cool the tires down.
Mm.
So initially, then you'll have less grip, even less grip there, because you're going to start the aquaplane, and of course the tires are already hot. You're putting extra wear on these tires. So cooling them down takes you off racing line, and that shaves a couple of tenths off as well.
Cont, would you mind going there to Rasta or Jake's first, please? I want to see what he does with these intermediate tires.
Seems like most of the guys trying to push the max out of these wet tires. Because we're already on 11 laps on those wets.
Yeah, they can probably go to lap 13, 14, maybe 15, pushing it. Then they'll need to put for another set of wets.
The big problem that they've got, obviously, if you look at let's say Key Cracker here, for instance. So Key Cracker putting up a time there of 150. So I'm just using the mid pack at this point. Key Cracker putting up a time of 150. That was his fastest lap. Kazi has a fastest lap of 155, but that was a couple of laps ago. So you can now imagine how much slower he is than Key Cracker. Key Cracker is catching him a lot quicker than he would have hoped for. So the undercut between inters and wets, absolutely amazing if you use the undercut correctly.
Yeah. Great. Now see, Jakes has put a fastest sector 2 on there.
Still see some drifting going on.
Yeah, probably just going off the dry line.
Yeah, unfortunately, the intermediates don't like that.
Yeah, after Key Cracker's 150, there you go, Bosholter into the pits. The top 3 in a 151s. Ooh, Jake's a 148. So Jake's, Boss, and Key Cracker all on the intermediates now.
Rana, just for using Google, I think you must get a quali ban for tomorrow. Not coming into tier 1.
Yeah, you can park behind Black.
Yes.
Because Black's got a quali ban as well.
I see Black's got a quali ban for that race.
There's 2 or 3 guys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Kazi has got his appeal coming up tomorrow as well for his race ban that he actually got.
Okay. Everybody's switching to the intermediates on lap 12.
And King Alpha's got a quali ban for crashing and exiting the lobby last week.
That's correct, yes. The rule says if you crash, do not leave the lobby. It will mess up the race for the rest of the guys, because there is a glitch in EA F124. If you leave, it glitches out the lobby completely. So we brought in the rule: if you crash out, minimize the game, leave the game on, go do whatever you want to do, come back in an hour or 2, shut down the PC, because that's when the race will be finished.
So just a quick update there on penalty points. So the guys for penalty points, well, Div 1, of course, that's going to be Key Cracker with 2, Black with 2, Tabiero with 2, Bosholter with 2, and then Black, not just having the 2 points deduction, there is also has a quali ban for tomorrow's race.
Okay.
With regards to Div 2, there is nothing currently in terms of penalties that have been put up yet.
Ron, can you perhaps show us what the penalty situation is, please?
Just a quick jabby at Frana. He answered me with regards to my quali ban. It's fine, I'm used to penalties, still finishing the points. Well, he's a much better man than me, but come on, make it fun, damn it.
We've got 9 seconds for Piston Kid and 6 for Kickraker.
It's a shame
Rest sitting
because
on 3 seconds.
it's a shame because Piston had a good qualifying lap.
Mm.
But he's still new in the game. He will learn all the tricks and trades.
Yeah, the cuts and all corner cutting and all that. Yeah, he'll still learn.
Vleis, my PC is gebreek is af vir 'n while. Sal laat weet as dit op is. It's fine, Vleis. What Vleis just explained here is that his PC is the same as Grievous PC at the moment. In the same situation. But not the same.
Apparently, Black has got the same issue, but his came after a update.
After Windows update?
Yes, yeah, correct.
Oh, interesting.
There's only 2 guys still running on the weights. You have Cota sitting in first position.
On 12 laps.
Yep, switching to 13. And Doctor Who, 8 laps. Wayne, last place.
But Jakes is starting to catch him.
Yep, he just did because Yavkata went
into
the
pits.
pits.
Okay.
Got an intermediates.
I love it, Francois. Oh, come hunt you, Griever. Well, if you come to hunt me, you're not getting any points. I don't get into points easily. Well, not in this league so far.
New fastest lap, Boss with a 147.341.
No, I'll tell you what. You can go for my penalty record. You can hunt that.
Hunt the penalty record. Yes, Cooper's got a whopping 31 seconds.
And nobody can beat it because the limit is set to 30.
No, it's easy to beat it. It's very easy. You just have to cut the corners enough to get to 27 seconds, and then, under safety car, dive into the pits at high speed. You'll get a drive-through penalty. Don't serve it. You got 10 seconds. So I can get to 37 at least.
At least, but then you'll be DQ'd.
But I still got your record.
True, but it won't be official. It won't show on the screen. It shows 37. It will show 30. DQ'd.
You never said we have to finish with those points. You said we have to pass it. That's all.
I had to finish with those points. Damn it.
Okay, so the fight's going on
between me and Griever.
Yes.
No. Sorry, on the track.
Also, Yavkata for second. Only one still on the wet tires, Doctor Who.
I served 2 10-second penalties at Singapore. No, lovely. So Cooper, we got a taker for your the record there. He's coming for it.
Do me a favor, Frana. Go for King's record rather than mine.
Yeah, 12 wings, 1 race. That we want to see.
12 pit stops.
12 pit stops, 1 race.
Mm.
And that was on a 50%, wasn't it?
Yeah, on Monaco.
Oh man, let's get the footage of that. Well, if we got the recordings of that, we would have been banned on YouTube.
I think
it would have taken for more than 2 weeks to edit that.
Yeah, but Con did stream that, so it should be on YouTube as well.
Yep.
Yeah, get the footage of that. With the old 2020 spec cars. Oh, those were enjoyable. These are much prettier. Yes, they are. But those are more enjoyable.
Yep.
Yeah, but this poor man is cutting the corners that bad. And that's the thing when you face up to some of the Div 1 drivers. Rasta and Boss Otter. They're not guys that very easily get penalties. They really have to push a car to get penalties.
That's true.
All with no penalties. Borsotter, Jakes, Rearmost, and Doctor Who.
Consistency is the key.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing with Jakes and Borsotter. Consistency is key, but they do have the speed to back it up.
And don't throw Brian away as well there.
Yeah, no, Brian as well.
What? Nice. Ooh, that held well.
But there was a little left tap there from that wheel if I missed.
Bosholter. But he held it.
Yeah, he was on the outside. We'll have to double check that on the different point of views.
That DRS zone is a bit short.
Yeah, on the DRS straight at the start, you have to really have a brilliant exit to be able to get an
But
overtake.
Boss takes it.
Oh crap!
You've
Boss,
got to make a little mistake, and Boss took it.
the thing is with Boss Otter, so he doesn't only drive F124, so he's also involved in a league and a set of Corsa. So for Boss Otter, simulation driving is not a new thing. We just spoke earlier about him. He has a race now on Thursday. He hasn't practiced at all for that race in a set of Corsa, and he still needs to do that.
Okay.
So the thing is with guys like Jarvis, for instance, Jarvis also just as quick as extremely quick, to be very honest. But the same, he's been driving a Assetto Corsa for I think the last year to 2 years. My first league that I drove was alongside Jarvis, and even then he was a nightmare to keep up with.
So you guys think they're gonna be on lap 16 of 28? You guys think it's gonna get to soft tires, or they're gonna stay on the intermediates?
For the time being, it's most likely to be on intermediates.
Yeah, I think the same.
If the track dries up, it should be, well, if it's going to be me throwing in a prediction, maybe lap 24, 25.
Well, is DRS active or is DRS not active?
No, it's not active.
Jake's putting up a 146. And I switched the view to cockpit view for Boss. He's chasing down Cota.
Yeah, and Boss is not going to let it go. Boss does not have it in him. Even though Javkata's got a penalty and Boss is then technically already in front of him.
It's still that I finished in front of you, not
I
got it because it's a technicality.
It's a pure racing driver thing. You know there's a penalty that the guy's going to end up behind you, but it's all about pride and track position. Yeah, it's a bigger brag for me that I finished in front of you on track. Not just penalties, but on track physics.
I took the win, not you gave it to me.
Yes, correct.
Okay, there we go. Bosholter sitting right behind Javkata. See if he'll do an inside line.
That was very late.
He's attempting it, and he took it.
He just basically made Javkata make that mistake by diving into that late.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Boss is extremely good at it, applying pressure from behind. He makes you make mistakes.
Piston Kid getting another 3 second, and
that's a late dive.
Javkata putting outside line again.
I can't believe he actually made that corner by braking that late. Jake's with the comfortable lead there at the front.
Is there any rule of the little film that they put, because they don't have visors on their helmets, it gets wet, they've got those clear film that they can pull off. Is there any rule on that?
I don't think there is any.
With regards to the real F1 racing, of course. Yeah. So, no rule on it. I think it's got 4 or 5 layers, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's no specific rule to that. If it does dirty up, you can just put it off, and then, of course,
throw it out.
I wouldn't say you can throw it out. There's no releasing that into the wind at the back in a safe way. It can still fly into a side part of a car and cause overheating. And that was actually another thing that was a problem now this weekend. I don't know if you guys saw. George Russell at some point called into the pits telling them, listen guys, a big plastic bag just went into the side part of the Merc. Which can obviously cause overheating. Yeah, engine seizing up.
So these part of the rules. These cars aren't allowed to have fans.
Yeah, and a couple of a lot of the footage that we saw while the guys were busy racing, there's a couple of plastic bags that ended up on track.
Yeah, you can see Javkata and Bosholter keep on switching positions.
It's a good battle.
Kazi getting a 3 second.
And Bosholter shouldn't push the tires too hard. He's already got tires which is 2 laps over. You see they're driving, both of them driving on the wet portion of the track now just to cool the tires down.
Yep, and he's still got 5 laps to go.
So now for the guys that, most of the guys pit on lap 13, 14 plus minus.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, even 12 actually, 12 to 13. So the possibility of not stopping until the end of the race is there, depending. If you're going to look at Boswater and Cota, that's not going to happen. These guys are pushing their tires way too hard. So both of them will need to stop for other new set of engines.
Yeah.
If the track dries up, they'll have to go to softs, which in any case they'll have to do if it happens quick enough. But
Who has changed to the intermediates as well, but the oldest tire is Jake's 9 laps.
yeah, Jake's is actually quite good at saving a set of tires.
With those tires, he can go all the way back to the finish.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's nobody pushing him. He's got absolute free air in front of him.
Ooh, he could put sideways with that one.
Nice recovery. Yeah, it's up on board with some of the other guys. Can't stay with those two the whole race. Vicious.
Having a look at that gap. Boswater is not letting it go. It's still around roughly about 6/10.
Yep. Keep switching positions, those two. And Jake's is just making a run for it. And we're into the last 10 laps of the race. Because the count at the top is not the amount of laps already done. It is in lap 19 of 28.
I've got a question for both of you.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
So both of you know Gunther Steiner quite well.
Yeah.
So both of you heard the accent.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So between the two of you, who can do it the best?
No, I don't think I've ever heard him talk.
Okay, then you have definitely missed a lot.
Yep.
So Cooper, can you mimic that?
I
that
can't.
accent?
I don't want to even try it.
And there we go. Boss taking off Cota again.
So I had a good laugh this weekend with the Baku race. So the post-race interviews were done by Gunther Steiner.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
hearing that man talk again after what 2 years, 2 years that he's been out, absolutely loved it.
I was actually shocked for him not swearing over on the microphone there.
Yeah, no, that
'Cause
is
he loves to swear.
There's a car that's ghosted. Dr. Oh, but he's a back marker.
yeah, back marker. Yeah. I see Vicious Leader coming. Oh, he's not even in the background. That's a back marker that they passed.
But the only battle there is basically is between Cota and Boss Otter.
Yep. They're just staying there. Rest on this.
Con, can I ask you to pop over to the other horse, please?
Oh, Doctor Who's out.
Safety car.
Pop over to the other horse.
Yeah,
Cousin.
I just wanted to see.
In the pits.
He's in the pits, okay. Because there was a battle that I saw. But
What is Rastaman? Oh, Rasta's also going to do the bits.
Yep. Jake's in
Drive
the pits. So he's probably going to switch to the soft tires now.
So it seems like Keycrack is going to drive through penalty and then Rastaman 10-second penalty that came in just now. 3-second time penalty for Joshua. Multiple warnings. Oh, Rastaman sitting with 10 seconds.
Yep. Keycracker has a drive-through.
Piston Key to 12 seconds.
and
so
Joshua 10 seconds because the guys are
Speeding in the pit lane,
gunning
like,
it onto that pit line.
Yeah, they used to cruising into the pit lane. Now they're going it into the
Yep. And they're staying on the intermediate tires.
So Rasta now has to pull out all the stops because when that safety car comes inside, let's say about, correct me if I'm wrong, lap 22, safety car will box.
Yep.
They've got 6 laps.
I'll put my money about 23, 24. Because the guys are spread all over the track.
Yeah, sure. But end of lap 23, all the Div 1 drivers need to retire. I would actually say they need to retire before safety car restarts.
Or actually
So,
now, while
yeah,
they're on
so
the safety car.
drivers can have a good run at it.
A good battle.
Yeah,
Alright,
those
you-
big gaps closing up.
Let me pop over to them and just have a chat with them quickly.
Thank you, sir.
Seems like the only guy that didn't go in for. Oh, he's in the pit now. Key cracker. He
went
switched to mediums.
Well, it's possible with the mediums. They if they can keep the grip, they probably.
It's only 8 laps left. I would have switched to the softs because it is still a bit wet.
Yeah. Mediums, I think, will be the safest route. Oh, and there's a little argy-bargy and a bump and a
Oh,
and a
there's a little piece
side.
of a wing going.
Yeah. Who is it? Joshua.
Joshua
The
not
end-
left. Lost the right end.
end plates.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Kazi being 3 seconds.
Mr. Charles Diner. Nice one, Griever. I blame you. Are you blaming him for the safety car? Or for something else, Charles?
Okay, Joshua going into the pits. Up front, the big gaps gone.
This actually resetted the whole race.
All those big gaps. Last 5 laps.
True that, Charles. True that. Yes, the safety car, the weather, everything in the world. Griever's got broad shoulders, I know, so he'll take it. Griever.
Yeah, I see Charles Diner is giving me a hassle again.
You want to
Nice
chirp him
one.
something there?
Well, I can't be blamed for everything there, David. You're already blaming me stuff at work. Now you should calm down a bit.
Charles, you can't be like that. Griever is a very responsible person.
Yes, whatever goes wrong, I'm responsible for.
There we go.
I know it by now. Griever's fault, I tell you.
Somebody's in trouble.
I want to ask him that bucky that you got last week Monday, the front right tire that got a flat start, also me. The same day you take out a tire, that you blame it on me.
Okay, so Boss, only 2, no penalties. Boss and Beef. Kazi at DNF.
Guys, I've got an idea.
Okay, before you give an idea, what did the guys say about the DNFs?
So most of them told me they'll retire 2 laps before the end. I said no before the safety car goes in. Thank you. Griever spiked my tire. You see, also my fault. I spiked it while being 200 kilometers away.
Did you spike his drinks as well?
No, he's not. No, he's easier than that.
Sorry, Charles.
There goes Key Cracker. There goes Kazi.
So let me give you my idea, boys.
Okay, shoot.
Are we gonna have a guest commentator next week?
Depends who the guest commentator is.
We'll
if
pull
it's
Charles
Charles,
in.
if it's Charles,
Yeah, it's him.
Beware.
Yeah. The soundboard's gonna go insane. Is that what's gonna be? I'm gonna be aware of.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So yeah, no. Let's have Charles come in to commentate a bit next week. Charles, what do you think? With eye drops. Hey, for crying out loud.
Please. There we go. All right. Next week, Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest commentator. And not Charles Glass, Charles Diner.
We can
AKA?
still talk this evening. Well, I can't tell you AKA, but it's PG rated.
Yeah, that's why I keep quiet further. Oh,
Okay,
shall we?
there we go.
Sorry.
So we have left Jackson Boss that needs to retire.
Kikraka had to go for the set of mediums before we went off, of course. So there we go, Cooper. Look at that comment.
I saw that. I was looking at it. I wanted to say, AKA Mr. Soundboard.
Yeah, and he was the soundboard.
Unfortunately, no, not during the live streams. Not that one.
But we can definitely do it for you while we're doing Rocket League.
We can do something. We can, maybe.
Yes, you know you can. You know you want to. Never mind.
I won't play the R-rated stuff.
Okay, we'll do it on my
Safety
channel.
car in this lap.
Mr. Coop?
Hmm.
We'll do it on my channel. How does that sound?
Unfortunately, I need to stream the Rocket League on the Fusion.
You can stream the Rocket League on my channel. You've got open choice on soundboard.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you need to do it on the Fusion YouTube channel.
No, but we're doing the R-rated one.
You can do the R-rated one. I'll keep.
Perfect. I'll do the R-rated.
I'll keep the clean one for you.
And we should get Duncan to race. You want people to actually finish the race there, Mr. Diner? Not just them. He'll take the rest out. Let's see if our Div 1 drivers actually retire as per agreement.
We're waiting for Boss and Jakes.
They're probably going to try and set the fastest lap and then retire.
Yeah, Boss. I think what it is for Boss, he's feeling quite challenged now by Cota. But there, Rastaman
Jakes, there we go, Jakes. Probably gone into
out
the
of
pit.
no,
retire.
pulled out of the way there.
Okay.
Boss ultra off the track. Also dropping in positions.
Yep.
Boss just got the safety car. He's not that cool.
I think that what they're gonna do, they're gonna wait for each other. Put
And
the
then
fastest lap.
Oh, what a drift there from
Put
Boss.
Oh, he's doing that deliberately.
Put a drift show up for us.
Yep.
And crash into each other.
Marlene can work on pit crew.
She can be your crew chief.
Don't give her a bat. She'll use it.
Oh, what a tandem drift.
Okay, shall we hop on France?
Cota.
There's a fight going on for number 2 again. Vicious Leader, Beef, and Piston.
Con, can I ask you to put the penalties up first, please? I want to see what the penalty...
Piston, 15. That puts him in second last place.
If I remember correctly, 2 weeks ago, interviews were done by me. If I remember correctly, a week ago, the interviews were done by Con. So, Cooper, guess what?
I am not going to do the interviews.
You are doing the
No, that's your job, not mine.
That's not my job.
It's your job. It's your Con's job. It's not my job.
I can do a proper race start. Con can do the interview.
Okay, Con do the interview then.
I gave you a proper race start. I held my end of the bargain.
Okay.
At the moment,
I'll do the streaming.
Cota will drop to 3rd position.
And who takes first place?
Vicious.
Rearmost Beef.
Oh, yes. Because Vicious also has 3 seconds. The rear will take first position. Leader second. If Cota, okay, there he's back. Yeah.
Is it just me or is this conditions almost for softs? Almost.
Yep.
I can start looking at softs.
And but pitting now is going to be just a nightmare.
It's
You'll
going to be
lose
a
track.
waste.
Rather push through and continue the race on the inters.
Well, if the guys go in now, especially Piston and well, Rasta or Jake still needs to DNF. If he goes in, serve that 10 seconds, and put a set of softs on.
But still, kid is getting a bit racy back there.
Okay, also they're getting another 3 seconds.
Mr. Diner, I thought you were sleeping this time of the evening. So you were sleeping most of the race and just came in now. Yeah, you've got opening a lucky gap now on P2, so
That's more than 3 seconds. We almost beef.
first penalty for the race. There we go. I'm happy. Well, I won't say I'm happy to say, but he's at least safe in position 4, 5, 6, 7 at this point in time.
Yep. So at the moment,
Take
nobody
his
else
lead.
age.
Never what, Mr. David?
And last 3 laps of the race.
Caution in sector 3.
Oh, and
Jake's
Jake's
retired.
and is okay. Cool.
Guys, I know what this is about. Mr. Charles is giving me all my days because he's leaving us in a week and a half.
Ah.
But he still can be on YouTube.
Oh, he's going to still be on YouTube, and we're going to use him for a co-commentator every now and then.
So he won't leave you permanently.
No, I think we must guinea pig him a bit. Send him the steering wheel and tell him, listen, you're going to fill in for one race.
Mm-hmm.
How many drivers do you want to be left?
None of them.
Oh no.
Hey, you've got a fastest lap, 1:45. They could have gone to the. It's a bit too late, but they could have gone to the soft tires because you can see the road's pretty dried out.
So they can actually go for softs now.
But we're in the last 2 laps of the race.
Once again, I just want to thank all the Division 1 drivers not impeding with the qualies and DNF for us.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you very much.
I'm not going anywhere from here, Griever. I found a new hobby.
Co-commentator, Harvey? Maybe?
Yes, I think so.
Good,
So,
then I
Mr.
can...
Charles, why aren't you on Discord yet?
He has Discord, doesn't he?
He has Discord. Yeah, you haven't knocked on his door in quite some time, Mr. Coop.
Well, that's correct.
Hey, so here's an idea. Charles, I've got an idea.
He's
Is your wife?
He's
Yes
got
or
2
no?
laps to join. Quick. But no soundboard.
No soundboard. No. So I got an idea, but I just got to know if his wife listening, because otherwise it's not going to work. Coop,
And
you're going to
what-
be involved in this.
And there we go.
Oh,
We're
right.
about to start the last lap of the race. Of course, going over the line, putting up a time of a 1:44.4.
He's opened the gap, so if it keeps it up like this, he is guaranteed that P1.
Yeah, all of them have penalties, so nobody's changing anything.
Nope.
Top 3 have 3 seconds. Piston has 15 seconds, and Joshua not 6.
Well,
And purple
as I said
sector
earlier-
1.
As I said earlier, we've got the Oprah Winfrey show tonight here. All Div 2 drivers getting points.
You get a point. You get a point. You get a point.
That's a reason.
Everybody gets a point.
Okay, I love that comment. So, Mr. Charles, so what we got to do is find out what your wife likes to play.
Finally,
Hello,
that
Mr.
DRS is enabled. Sorry, Griever.
No, we'll get her in on Discord, and Cooper can play with the soundboard. Since he can do it from the channel, he can definitely knock on a couple of doors.
Oh, you're gonna land me in big trouble, Griever.
Yes, I'm gonna ask for a camera for that as well. Next week, I've already retired for the night. Charles, I want to say you're getting old, but I think you know.
Sounds like he is old, not getting a.
Yeah, hey, Scott, I did not say that. Hey, can we get out of the last corner there? Putting up a gap 5.6 seconds to the rest of the.
There we go. Cota,
Ah.
143.3. Fastest lap.
Wonderful lap. I have to end on a high note. Okay, so.
Vicious leader, second. Remo's beef, third.
Okay, let me put these guys in for you. Vicious leader on the way.
We'll probably need to move to a different lobby. Griever,
Oh,
'cause-
yeah, well, post race interview. What are you crying about?
Okay,
Because you told him old.
We're switching to post race.
Yeah, switching post race. Coop, I'll bounce you.
Okay.
Switch
Bounce.
to-
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I get bounced. Let me just get the right screen up here for you.
We have a new viewer, Johan Rousseau, loading.
Welcome, Johan. Welcome. Welcome.
Blood of animals.
Vicious will
They
be with you in a second.
Guys, was just quickly screaming at him.
Yes.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Just stay for a minute. Or just mute your mic for us.
Okay, no problem.
Remo's,
hello?
if you can also mute your mic, Cota as well. We'll get to you in a moment
one
there.
sec.
Just give mic.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna join the balcony real quick because I'm gonna go on my phone, okay?
Okay.
Just start me again.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're just waiting on Yafkata quickly. He just switched from his PC to
His phone.
his cell phone because of this somehow connection there.
So,
And first-
Johan Rousseau is boss. Sorry, guys, for the intrusion there.
Is Johan Rousseau Bos Otter?
Yes, Mr. Bos Otter.
Well, jyne toch.
Otter of Bosness.
The butter of Bosness. Okay. Anyhow, in third place, we had drum roll. Remost Beef. Second place, Vicious Leader. And first place, Yafkata. Rio. Or is it Remost Kimi Raikkonen? Or Rio?
I had to go back to default settings.
Did you have to go back to default?
Yeah.
Let me just bring your bird down here, please. Give me a second. There we go. It should be fine now. How did you find it?
No, horrific. It's
Horrific.
like ice skate. It's like ice skating barefoot. It's not nice. Oh. Yeah, none of us had setups for the wet, so it was just sliding all over the show the whole time. As soon as you accelerate a little bit too much, then it's game over.
It's game over. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw you guys were slipping and sliding all over the place. I must say, he is not here, but I was quite impressed with Piston Kid taking first position in the quali.
Yeah. Yeah, that
well
was good.
done to him, because he's also a new driver, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, but all in all, any interesting that happened on the track for you?
No, nothing at all. I do not wish to relive it either. I'm glad it's over.
Okay, but strat change from dry conditions to the wet conditions?
I just swapped from full wets to inters halfway through the race because the track there was a dry line forming.
Driving out, yeah.
Yeah, and then I didn't have to pit again because DRS only became available on the last lap. So
We
we saw that.
Yeah. Wow. What's the point?
What's the point? Yeah, you could have
Yeah.
put some slicks on the second last lap and go for it. Any
Yeah,
case,
but
let's move on. Vicious. Vicious, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hold on. Are you screaming at me? There we go. Should be fine now. Vicious, how did you find the race?
It was a difficult race. Definitely a workout. A lot of throttle control, especially in the wet.
Especially in the wet. Vicious, just for interesting sake, are you from South Africa or are you abroad?
Abroad.
Where from exactly?
I'm originally from Guyana, South America.
Okay.
But now I live in the United States.
All right, so another American driver. Then
Yeah, same with,
welcome. Wel-
Doc.
Yes, Doctor Who.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, interesting with the rain. Everybody was practicing on the dry laps, or the dry track and everything, but some way, somehow, miraculously, the start of the race, we saw there was rain, and everybody
Mhm.
doesn't
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
drive in the rain. How did your strat go?
It was it was definitely difficult. It was definitely difficult. The first lap, especially. I was trying to time it, especially on the last like 15% of the race, because I was looking to see how long the weather was gonna last. So on that last uh what you call it? Um
The last lap?
safety car.
Oh, the safety
Yeah,
car.
yeah. Well, on the last safety car, I wanted to pit for the, for the slicks,
Mhm.
but I had to. Yeah, for some reason I missed the pit, and I think it would have worked out for me if I did because the last two, maybe 2.5 laps was dry.
Okay.
But it all worked out.
I'm
It all
glad.
worked out pretty good. But it was definitely a hard race, a tough race. There's a lot
Yes.
of throttle control. So right now my feet hurt from doing the pedals. So,
Well, you can.
but
Well,
overall good.
I think it's what time now? 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, where you are?
Yes, it's almost 4.
Almost 4. So you almost can have a beer or an ice cold brandy and coke like we do in South Africa.
Of course.
So it's almost drinking time for you and everything. All right.
Yep.
There we go. Let's move on.
Thank you.
Let's move on to the Bulgarian Bullet, aka Mr. Yav Kata. Yav, you there?
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. I just want to adjust your volume quickly.
Okay.
There we go. Yav, congratulations on the first place. It was a tough race.
Thank
We
you,
all
mate.
saw that. How did you find it?
I mean, it wasn't too hard, like definitely the first couple of laps were a nightmare, especially with Boss and the other guy. But I managed to stick it towards the end, the like 5 laps
Mhm.
after one after the other with fastest laps. So yeah, it wasn't too difficult.
Yeah, I'm glad
You
to
had
hear
a
that.
nice
Maybe the
long fight
crossover
with
point.
Bossotter.
I mean, yeah, I still can't believe that I fought with the Division 1 guy for that long.
Yep, that was awesome driving.
It was a shock.
Awesome driving.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I poured my heart and soul into it,
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, Yav Kata. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
there
you
we
can call
go.
me up, so it's easier for you.
All right, super. Ladies and
No
gentlemen,
problem.
there we go. These are our winners for tonight. In third place, Rearmost Beef, Vicious Leader in second, and Yav Kata in first. Congratulations, guys. Griever,
Thank you.
Yes.
our track for next week. What is it?
Mexico.
Mexico. We're going to Mexico. Vicious Leaders,
Let's fucking go.
neighboring city.
Well, country.
Country,
Yes.
sorry, country.
Damn.
Got a bit confused there. Sorry, man. My fault. I'll take
We'll
the
hit
blame.
him over the head a bit later to make up for it.
Don't worry, I have a brandy just to make it myself. All right, so we're going to Mexico next week for the Division 2 on Tuesday, 8 o'clock, South Africa time. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you, don't miss it. If you liked what you hear, if you liked what you saw on the stream, please go like, subscribe, and hit that bell. That will help the algorithm for all streams, just to help us a bit out here on the Fusion Racing League side. Go on, anything from your side?
Not really. Thanks everybody for watching. Of course, to our sponsors for helping us stay here.
Of course.
And for everybody else watching and keeping those sponsors happy. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Griever, you have the last word, and then we'll go over to the sponsors video, and then we'll end the stream.
There we go. Yeah, thank you to all the sponsors again for making this possible. Thank you for standing by us with all the streams, and of course, thank you to the Our brilliant race car drivers, the tongue went a bit cross.
Okay, safety car driver, you can calm down now.
See, guys, well done on the race. That was quite enjoyable. Well done again. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
See you
And
when I come
please
to
join the
Mexico.
Division 1 guys tomorrow.
Yes, of course. The Division 1 tomorrow night also starts at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Then, yeah, we'll have a battle there. All right,
Hopefully
ladies
I'll be
and
able-
gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yes.